So
Wow.
it's been
Sasha
fun.
Fierce. That's what that is. Sasha Fierce, the Nino Brown of music. Okay, all
Right.
right. I see where you're going with this. All right, you keep putting out that dope. I love it. So Harold. And by the way, everybody, I'm gonna put the link to the conference in the chat if you guys want to go ahead and sign up and join. And one thing I should mention to you about the Black AI conference is that it's a little different from the Black Family Conference. When Lawrence did the Black Family Conference, I think there was 3,600 of you that came in. This is not designed in that same way. We want something that's more intimate experience so you can really connect with each other and connect with speakers, things like that. So we're capping this at 300 people. So and we're way over halfway there. So just you may want to lock in your spot now. I'll put the link in the chat if you guys want to join us this weekend. We start Friday. So Harold, let me so speaking of what Mike is talking about, and I know you work with entrepreneurs and things like that. On one hand, it seems like there's still just so much room for human beings to just have so much more expansive capability now that than they've had before, right? If you want to be a computer programmer, you can do the AI can help. If you want to be a great music producer like Micah, you got Timberland and Aaliyah in the studio. You just tell them what track to lay down, and they'll do it, right? When you deal with entrepreneurs, and I imagine you also meet with a lot of entrepreneurs, people that are maybe still, in the corporate space. We always call it the corporate plantation, right? So they're stuck in the corporate plantation, but and some of them are scared to death. Like, oh my God, AI is going to replace me. How do you deal with that fear that people have that AI is a competitor, as opposed to saying like, look, you're going to have to adjust to this, especially someone, let's say they're over 50 or over 60, and they don't necessarily adjust as quickly as they might have in their 20s.
Well, I think that that's one of the things that we were talking a little bit about in the chat too. So I'm trying to be engaged there as well because the way I look at it is really straightforward. Is that as someone said earlier, like the American way is thinking about dollars, right? And so while there's a lot of folks who have positions of power right now, who are preservationists, and you can think about real estate at the state level and how some of the processes are done. A lot of that could be done on blockchain, but it's not because people want to keep their jobs, right? So there's a lot of things that inherently people want to stay employed. So in the effort of staying employed, I'm simply encouraging you, it's not AI that's going to just take your job because likely they're training on your experience, they're training on your processes, but you're going to lose to the person who has figured out how to use AI better than you, faster than you. They're able to deliver higher quality product. They're able to deliver faster. They're able to have a unique and different perspective. And so, as we talk about the uniqueness of learning at whatever age, if you are only being taught what is being handed to you, you've lost. Right? Let's restate that. If you're only learning from the things that people are handing you, you have lost. And so there's a level of aggressiveness, there's a level of offense you have to go on to seek out knowledge in different places. And so for everyone who's here today, it's like, yeah, y'all chose to come here, right? You found this and you're going to continue to find it. And the thing I like to say is that everyone, it's 300 something people in here right now. There are a lot of people who couldn't be in this room right now. Maybe they had a meeting, maybe they didn't know about it, maybe they couldn't get the link on